Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to historic Jink Simmons Fieldhouse on this Monday night. The scheduled makeup game against the Highlanders of Lawton MacArthur High School down near the border. We were scheduled to play this one earlier in January, but when the MacArthur Lawton Public Schools had already closed due to the COVID spike.
Yes.
So they had actually asked us to reschedule, and we did. And then we were scheduled to play that Friday, and we adjourned Thursday and Friday for the health and the safety of our students, our student athletes, and all the folks here at Reno Public Schools. A couple of the other buildings had been closed for the majority of that week already.
Right.
And it just became a personnel shortage. And so we're making this one up. And then obviously lost 3 days last week due to snow. And I believe we're scheduled to make that one up at Noble
on the 17th.
Next Thursday by my count.
Yes, sir.
So you've got Tuesday night. We'll see you right back here. Won't we? Or are we on the road? I'll have to look. We may be on the road next Tuesday. Let me look. Let's get that game to you.
Yeah.
So we are here today.
We're here tomorrow night, correct?
Yep, and we are here tomorrow night as well.
And then we're at Carl Albert on Friday?
Friday the 11th, we're at Carl Albert.
Okay.
And Tuesday the 15th, we're at the Irish of McGinnis, so come out and protect us from the nuns.
Correct.
And on the 18th, so Thursday on the 17th, we're at Noble. And then Friday the 18th, we are right here for senior night against
an Oklahoma Storm.
Yeah,
Oklahoma City Storm.
Yeah, the homeschool group.
And Zach, we were looking earlier at the OSSA pairings, and we got a great pairing for the girls. And on the guys' side, it's a very doable.
Yeah, nothing going to be handed to them. They're going to have their hands full. And here in a few minutes, once we get through the traditional opening ceremonies here, we'll bring you those pairings. And as is tradition here at Jink Simmons Fieldhouse, as when the clock hits 0, we will stand and ask you to join us at home in a moment of silence. Follow that by the national anthem played by the El Reno Pep Band, led by Nathan Leonard.
And assistant band master Jeffrey Johnson.
Or as we referred to him earlier, the wife of Chelsea.
That's right.
She's been in the district for some time. We're glad to have her.
Yes.
And then glad Jeffrey was able to join us and unite the family out here.
Yeah.
And be part of not just his family, but also part of the greater family that is El Reno Public Schools.
Correct. Speaking of Chelsea, if you ever get an opportunity to come and watch our young children perform musicals, absolutely do so because they're fantastic. And we've got great music, elementary music teachers as well as high school.
The amount of talent in that household between those two musicians exceeds any amount of talent I've ever possessed ever in my whole life.
Correct.
Buzzer's on 0. We're going to pause for a moment of silence. We're going to have the national anthem, and then we'll bring it back for the starting lineups, and then we'll bring you, as we are able, the area matchups for Class 5A West. Now, unfortunately, we're down a crew member tonight, so we don't have the scoreboard in the corner like we had for you last week. We will try to keep the score accurate on the screen, but we're down a tech support guy tonight. And we ask you join us in our moment of silence. Thank you for joining us for that. And the pride of El Reno is making great strides under the tutelage of Nathan Leonard and assistant bandmaster Johnson. And we thank and congratulate them on their successes and hard work. We do not have a roster for Lawton MacArthur, but Brianna Collins, I believe this young lady's name, wearing number 22. Check that. Last name Hargrove, I believe Katina or Hatina Hargrove, and number 13, sorry, the first one. Azaria Jackson wears 24. The second starter is number 15.
Number 25, Nadia Smith.
25 is Nadia Smith.
And number 35, Elena Vines.
And number 35, Elena Vines, the starting five for the Lady Highlanders. Starting lineup tonight for the Lady Indians. First off, head coach Jennifer Douglas. She's assisted by Brett Clark, Ashley Robinson, and Prince Azalea. Managers are Kinley Golden, Ashley Woods, Kelly Gonzalez, and Kaylee Pawnee. Head athletic trainer is Alex Bray. Director of athletics Rodney Hayden. High school principal Kim Pound. Craig McVeigh is the superintendent of schools. And starting for the Lady Indians, the senior forward number 0, Janae Black-Harmon. 5-on-5 all-time leading scorer and future ECU Lady Tiger Ashlyn Evans Thompson wearing number 2 between her shoulders. Number 14, Leslie Valdez, the defensive specialist. A nightmare for anybody who has to come across her. Pauline Black-Harmon, the younger of the Black-Harmon sisters and the only non-senior. And number 23, Titana, Woods Blackow, the starting floor general. And I know Coach Douglas has been working on getting out the film of some of her seniors and some of her underclassmen as well, who may not have any offers or have any commitments yet. So she's been working on getting out the film of Janae Black-Harmon and Titana Woods Blackow, Leslie Valdez, and somebody out there has got an opportunity to secure a fine student athlete. Going to help keep the graduation rate up, the GPA up, and keep all the various accrediting folks in good standing.
Absolutely.
And bring tremendous understanding of the game of basketball. Although the last couple of games we've seen Valdez get in some situations where she made some decisions that perhaps she wasn't thrilled with, but Coach Douglas immediately coaching her up, and we'll see if she's able to work through those issues. The whistle sounds, and we're underway. The tip, is offense, but unable to control it. So Mack with the ball into the front court. Great defensive stop by Leslie on the drive. Titana reaches in, tries to tie it up, as does Leslie, and that pressure forced that throw right into the knees of the shooter. Great force by Titana, and long three, no good.
Excellent rebound by Pauline, and good decision on her kick out.
And into the front court comes Ashlyn. Draws a little bit of contact. No whistle. Gets it to fall. And on the board, early on their first offensive possession, the Indians take a 2-0 lead on the back of the Evans-Thompson finish in traffic.
Nice job by Titana cutting off the baseline.
17-footer, no good. Grabbed by Pauline. That pass out quickly to Janae. To Leslie, one bounce, no good, but Janae in the mix keeps it alive to Ashlyn. Ashlyn back to her point guard. Good decision to run the offense. She'll pull it out.
Yeah.
Now Reno leads 2-0, 6:50 to play in the first quarter.
That was a great look right there by Leslie. And she came up just a little short.
Titana teased that one up from 3, no good. And Leslie in the mix down there, but good block out by MacArthur to force her under the basket out of the play. No good, and into the front court come the Highlanders. And a foul going to be called. I think they're going to get Leslie for reaching in and holding. We'll see what they take to the table, though.
Good sportsmanship by Titana, going over and picking up the fouled player for MacArthur. And that will be number 24 on the line, Jackson.
That's right, and the first foul against Leslie, her first, team's first. Free throw up, no good. Do it. Second free throw coming. And it's up and no good. Janae has to bat it, but able to wrangle it down to Ashland. Finds her point guard, and into the front court comes Titana.
You know, Zach, I still would like to see them on the free throw line, go on the line. Yes.
Like see Pauline go up strong there, draw the foul.
Yes.
And a lot of contact there, but if you hold that ball strong enough.
That's right.
And a 30-second timeout called by MacArthur. I think the MacArthur coach none too happy that Pauline had a free release.
Correct.
6:17 to play in the first. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here. El Reno leads 2-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that Pauline didn't hang her head at all or get a little frustrated because of that foul. We've seen her do that a couple of times. Of course, only a sophomore, but as Coach Douglas told us, nobody works harder in the weight room. And so go up through that contact because she wants to go ahead and play college ball.
Absolutely.
And before that, get a gold ball for us.
Yeah.
She needs to play through contact.
And it was a great pass to her, a little bit low. Ideally, you'd like that up around her ears.
Yes.
You know, eyeball, face, ear level.
Correct.
That way she doesn't have to come down with it. You don't start small, start big, and stay big.
Right.
Trying to find a shooter and a great back.
Found her again. Excellent job.
Again. And if you're Pauline, you've got to make sure that you have the mental discipline, and this is where sometimes those mental mistakes by underclassmen come out. Can't let those blocks get frustrating.
Right, and Vines is an excellent shot blocker.
Yeah, she's got good timing. She's tall.
She does.
She's athletic. Looks like Ashland's going to set the offense back up, and they find Titana. Titana shot the ball well last week. She can put them on the board when she has to. It's not what she's known for, but when she has to step up and score, she can do so. And
excellent.
Great positioning by Pauline, unable to get it to fall. You got to get that ball to go.
That's right.
MacArthur shooter near side corner, long three, no good, but defensive rebound, and Titana secures the rebound and leads the offense. A little bit of miscommunication, and Ashland
excellent take by Ashland right there. Yeah. She recognized that the girl was opened, and there was no way that she could step in front of her and stop her because of her quickness.
And right there was Janae and Ashland were almost standing in the same spot, so Janae called herself off. Good call. Let Ashland take that to the basket.
Correct.
If you're Janae and you can shoot from this near side corner,
yes,
go ahead and either find the short corner around the U, the E on the blue, or come all the way to that to the 3-point corner there and be able to knock that shot down.
Yes.
If Ashland gets doubled,
yes,
she does a good job of finding help.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go where Ashland's expecting you, and that's where you get turnovers and miscommunications. You're expecting somebody here, and they go over there, and there's a miscommunication. And you can talk to her, corner, short corner. Let her know where you are. Because you have the numbers advantage there.
Excellent straight-up defense by Pauline there. She's got to pull it and does a great job
of keeping that alive. Yes, into the front court comes Ashland. She's going to attack the basket. It's going to be ripped clear, but off the back heel of number 15 for MacArthur. El Reno inbound 4-0 the Indian lead. 5:15 to play in the first.
Hargrove has some major speed. That's number 15 for MacArthur. But good job by Ashland to challenge her and make her work. Good hustle by Janae, but over and back.
And you wonder, and I know what they're trying to do there. I think if I'm Janae, I get a little bit deeper.
Right.
But MacArthur had great hands-up defense, so it's going to be difficult to catch that pass no matter where you're standing.
Correct.
MacArthur forced that ball to be thrown high.
Yeah.
And that's tough to high point. The way that the trajectory of that ball was tough to high point. Long three, errant, out of bounds. Nope. Last touch saved by MacArthur. They tee it up again from long. That one goes. 4-3 the Indian lead. Not good shooting so far for the Indians tonight.
Nice shot there by number 24, Jackson, and she did exactly what you were talking about, is getting into a place and making yourself open.
The game seems awfully fast for Pauline tonight, Kurt.
Yeah, I'd like to see her take that up. Good job by Leslie.
And a great job by Titana.
Absolutely.
A little bit of contact on the baseline, and she was able to sell that contact into a foul.
Yeah, she kind of dribbled on one foot.
She did. She had
excellent job.
Well, she saw her teammate Leslie laying on the ground in front of her. She couldn't go around her because she would have been out of bounds.
Right.
And she couldn't go through her because she was on the floor.
Yeah.
So she just sort of went over her and dribbled, just sort of hopping around on the left foot because that right foot would have stepped out of bounds.
Correct. Nice skip pass right there.
Nice drive by Janae. No call on the passing crash. Well, not a passing crash, a crash. But the offensive rebound up and in for Pauline.
Pauline for her first 2 points of the night, an offensive rebound, and we like seeing that.
Absolutely. Into the front court come the Highlanders. El Reno is not subbed. I don't believe MacArthur has either.
That's
yes, number
correct.
3's on. Number 3
nice
was not in
job
the
by
starting lineup.
Ashlyn.
Good challenge by Janae. Didn't jump. She was already closed out. Challenged with a hand.
Correct.
Good
Zach
challenge.
Pauline already with her 5th rebound of in the first quarter.
I don't like that call, Kurt.
No.
I thought she stepped through clean. But my opinion doesn't matter. They pay me for my basketball opinions, but not those.
That's right.
3:40 to play. El Reno leads.
I would have liked to seen Ashlyn gone left there, actually. She did a good job, I thought, head and shoulder fake, but she hasn't gone left yet, and let's see what happens there.
And that's a good challenge by Leslie, and MacArthur shooting a low percentage shot, a 15-foot fadeaway off the back foot.
Correct.
Leslie just stuck a hand in, just got to block it, just stuck a hand in to challenge.
That's right.
And right after I say El Reno hasn't subbed, they bring 2 in. Paige is going to check in for Pauline. Nevaeh, Najoni Sleeper, will check in for Leslie.
Yes, and Najoni has come in off the bench and has played some great basketball for us. She scored a couple of buckets that were needed in our run that put Piedmont away the other night.
Yes.
But her defense is outstanding.
Great ball control, but they're going to get Titana on the passing crash.
Now, she was completely out of control there. She needed to gather herself. I think she kind of got tripped at midcourt, and then it just snowballed from there, and I think that's what Coach Douglas is talking to the official about.
My coach used to call that your nose out over your feet. When you get your nose out over your feet, you're running downhill, it's hard to get it shut down.
And
Ashlyn gets the answer charge.
Absolutely. Fantastic job.
Both teams now, both victims and beneficiaries of pass and crash offensive fouls.
Correct.
4 team fouls for the Highlanders, only 2 for the Indians. 1 apiece on Leslie, who's sitting on the bench, and Titana.
Interesting move by the Highlanders. Jackson, only her first foul. They immediately pulled her. I have seen her pick up fouls in bunches this year.
Yeah, not a good look there.
Great execution, but we have to finish that.
Absolutely. And absolutely giving her all the harassment she wants, and then some of the loose ball on the floor. It's going to be a held ball in favor of the Indians. No, they got a foul.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty soft, Kurt.
Yes.
And checking in, Nevaeh Sage in relief.
Correct, and that's 2 on Titana, and we've talked about that, how important she is and the heartbeat of Coach Douglas on the floor. And so let's see what happens. And Ashlyn does not need to pick up a cheap foul either.
That's the same travel they called on Ashlyn down there. And Ashlyn trying to get help on the contact.
Nice play by Janae.
Janae says, I'll take this, thank you.
Smart move by Najoni right there. She didn't have the numbers, set it up. Good job.
And she wants to go to her right. She knew she had to go to her left to clear it. Awful lot of contact all over the floor, and the officials are just observers at this point, Kurt.
Correct.
Which gives you concern, certainly, for the boys' game.
Well, if you remember, when we were playing in the Anadarko tournament, MacArthur in the last about 2.5 minutes of that game got extremely physical, and they made like a 10-point run on the Lady Indians.
That's a good look by Janae. I stay with it. And a good effort there by Nevaeh out to Najoni.
Absolutely.
Paige rotates into the corner to pick it up, finds a cutting Ashlyn. Good job to put it on the floor to draw the foul. If she goes right to the basket, she probably gets the charge.
Yes.
She puts it on the floor, forces that defender out of position, draws the foul. She'll go to the free throw line. El Reno leads 6-3 in a low-scoring first 6.5 minutes, 91 seconds to play in the period. First one's up and in. 7-3 the Indians lead, 91 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 team fouls rather, I'm sorry, for the Highlanders, only 3 for the Indians. As 2 for 2 goes the senior. 8-3 the Indian lead, and El Reno up in a little bit of a token three-quarter court press. More for tempo than turnover, I think. Obviously, if you get a turnover opportunity, you take it, but we're not trying to force turnovers.
Correct. Zach,
Really
I have that we are 10 with those 2 free throws. Great block by Paige. Waited, good timing. Janae is doing a great job. Sidestepped.
Yep, good call. Yep, Ashlyn looks, yep.
Yeah.
She's got that smile on her face.
Correct. I have Pauline. Ashlyn had 2, then she had 2 previous free throws, 2 more just now, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't count tonight, Zach.
I gave up trying years ago. That's why they don't let me teach math at the high school, Kurt.
Yes.
8-3, El Reno leads. Inside a minute to play in the first. First foul on Ashlyn, team's 4th. Great job by Paige.
Yes, outstanding job.
Yeah. Can't get lazy on that pass.
No.
And that was a lazy one-handed floater.
Great play by Hargrove, number 15 for MacArthur.
Great hesitation. She steps through.
Wow, beautiful.
10-5 now the lead on the back of the Ashlyn Evans-Thompson finish.
Nice take by Ashlyn right there.
Long 3, gets it to go. MacArthur not laying down. They answer 10-8. El Reno leads with 15 on the clock in the first quarter. Maybe a travel there, but no call.
Yeah, I want to see Paige step in and post up hard on 35. We need to get a foul or 2 on her.
And I think that's about 7 blocks this quarter, Kurt.
Yeah.
At the end of the first, El Reno leads 10-8. But by my count, Indians have the alternating possession arrow. You're watching Lady Indian basketball. We'll be right back.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Start of the second quarter, El Reno to inbound. I apologize, got behind on the score. Like I said, we're down a man tonight. We normally have a 4-person crew up here with us, but tonight we're down 1. We got 1 out with an illness.
Now Pauline and Leslie are back in.
And a great backside seal. And Leslie, Johnny on the spot to pick that up, and Pauline picks up that miss off the glass, gets it to go.
Great job.
Number 21.
And a great look from Janae to Pauline to start that sequence.
Yeah, and great hustle by Leslie to keep that thing alive.
And Janae's going to get called for the foul.
There is no need to foul her when she is going to that shoulder because that is not her dominant shoulder. And so just get your hands straight up and don't foul a jump shooter ever.
Well, and Coach Douglas didn't like that call. She was a little bit surprised, I think, and frustrated with the outcome of that play. Because Janae timed it. She turned right into she stood there and let her turn into her, had her hands out, and gets called for a foul. And if the question is what else can I do better, and the answer is nothing.
Nothing.
And the official can't give you anything either because he knows he's wrong.
Right.
And if he doesn't, he has no business being out here.
Right.
Can't turn it over right there. Come get it.
Smart by Pauline not to pick up that cheap foul.
Yep. And Janae's got to know that baseline's open there. She's got to know she can use that inline to force a shift there. 12-10, the score in the second.
Good block by Pauline.
Lots of pushing and shoving here.
Yes.
Yep, good
Good job by Leslie.
That ball.
Excellent job.
That foul's going to be against number 15. We'll see how they take it to the table. 6th team foul. Second foul for 15.
Second foul on Hargrove. That is huge because that young lady is a defensive specialist.
Yeah. And she picked Titana's pocket earlier.
Correct.
For an easy layup. I'd like to see Leslie just turn to her right and the timeout called. No, an illegal. Is it 3-second or illegal screen? I have no idea what he called. He's waving his arms about a bit in a fury.
He called 3 seconds.
Okay. I've never known the center official who's at the free throw line extended opposite the play to ever have paint responsibility. In college women, he does. In college men in high school, it's the whole paint.
Correct.
That's the lead official's responsibility. I've never known it to be okay for the center official to reach across and pick that up ever.
Yes. Here's an interesting matchup. We've got our Velociraptor, Leslie Valdez, on number 24, and 24 is the MacArthur sharpshooter, and that is Jackson. So interesting matchup to watch, Zach.
Good defense.
Excellent job.
Great hesitation by Ashland to break the pressure. That's not a travel.
No.
Kurt, that's not it. It's the same official. He reached all the way across. He's standing 37 feet away from that play and reached over and picked it up.
Correct.
Coach Douglas is frustrated with him. She can't even look at him.
Correct.
She's looking as far away from him as she can because she knows if she says something, he's going to give her the seatbelt. Good job by Ashland to fight.
Nice block.
And Najoni's running the lane.
Nice play right there. Use that glass,
Yeah,
girl.
and the shooting struggles continue for the younger Black Harmon.
But to her credit, she ran the floor.
And another block. And another. Oh, they're going to get a foul there.
Now Pauline needs to go just straight up right there.
She's gotten into this habit of swinging like
Yes.
a beach volleyball player.
Correct. And she does a great job timing shots, but with a taller player, they're going to make that call almost every time.
And you've got to remove yourself out of that play by going straight up. If they shoot it over the top of it and it goes in, it goes in.
Correct.
It's the nature of this game. You're not going to pitch a shutout every night.
Right.
Okay. Except for, and even against Capitol Hill, we didn't pitch a shutout.
Right.
They got lucky and threw a 3 off the glass from half court.
Correct. So we're all tied up, 12-12.
Reno on a bit of a scoring drought here. They 4-0 run now for the Highlanders. And another turnover.
Yeah, they're jumping at every.
And he's going to get Ashland on a block.
I do not agree with that call at all.
No.
She was set at least 7 bounces before the girl made contact with her.
Yeah. Well, it goes back to the old saying, what else do you have to do? Reno trailing on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. And to substitute, 35 for the Highlanders will check out, and 22 checks in.
Yeah, that was a strong quarter and a half by Vines.
Great skip pass to Najoni, to Pauline. Pauline, the 17-foot set shot, no good, but Leslie.
Great hustle by Leslie.
And then they're going to call that an offensive
And see,
foul.
again, and we've talked about this, I cannot stand that call as a charge because the girl is underneath the backboard. Where else can the offensive player go? But until it's changed, and it needs to be changed, And that's 2 on Janae.
Yeah, her second, team's 8. Three-point from the corner goes. El Reno trails by 4, 16-14. Ashland feeling a little pressure. Back out to Titana, who's playing with 2 fouls. I think back out a little sooner than Coach Douglas maybe wanted here.
Correct. But
the offense just stagnant.
Yes.
Not able to get anything done. In fact, I don't think they scored since she picked up her second foul. Paige doing a good job working short corner to short corner. Ashland tees that one up from 3, can't get it to go, but Paige in the mix.
Good hustle by Paige.
Titana picks it up with
nice
the left
job.
hand and over the trees, gets it to fall.
Great offensive rebound tip out by Paige there. Titana does, that is Titana. She needs to be careful.
And she gets a piece of that one. MacArthur will sub. Big 35 checks back in, and 22, the reliever. I believe 35 is Vines, and her relief was 22.
You know, and Vines had a lot of trouble with Paige a while ago because Paige refused to let her step in and do whatever she wanted.
And a great double team there by Paige and Ashland. And a great closeout by Najoni Sleeper.
Correct. That's a great job by Najoni right there.
3:39 to play. El Reno trails by 3, 14-17. Into the front court they come. Ashland tries the floater, but Paige picks it up, puts it on the floor.
Nice job by Paige.
I think she gets it cleaner if she goes right up with it instead of putting that one bounce, but that bounce helped clear out some of that traffic.
Yes.
She had about 3 in there with her. That pause, that hesitation lets them go, and then she draws the foul. Now,
correct.
Free throw's the name of the game. Indians have been up and down all season from the free throw line, and that one came out looking like a fastball, and we want some a little more change-up speed.
Yes. A little bit more lift.
Yeah, even if you don't have a real good line, lots of lift and backspin is going to soften that ball up when it gets up around that rim area. And better, you saw a nice soft bounce there, and Leslie nearly able to keep it in the mix.
Once again, that's probably about 7 touches for Leslie, and that's what she does. She is our defensive specialist and just hustles. Every loose ball is hers.
We saw her keep one alive earlier.
Yes.
Loose ball. She came flying in and tipped it into the hands of a white jersey to reset the offense.
Correct.
3:13 to play in the half. El Reno trails by 3. And a timeout called by MacArthur. 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. We wanted to bring you the OSSAA regional, or area matchups, I'm sorry. El Reno girls got the West draw this year in their region, in their area. Altus, Ardmore, Carl Albert, Del City, Duncan, Lawton, Eisenhower, El Reno, Elgin, Guthrie, Guyman, Lawton, MacArthur, Midwest City, Noble, Piedmont, Santa Fe South, and Southeast High School.
And as of right now, we have no idea where it's going to be, but Zach will find that out when.
I believe the brackets come out on the 10th, so I think it's Friday. Day 7th, it'd be 10th on Friday. We expect the brackets out. And those schools are not listed in any particular order other than simply alphabetical.
Correct.
That is read top to bottom, so no reflection of their ranking, their standing, their win-loss, any of that. Good defense by Najoni. And Ashland in there to poke it loose. Still playing.
Excellent
job. Great job by Paige. She stepped through.
Yes.
Into the front court comes the senior points leader.
Excellent ball movement.
Corner, but she can't get it to
Don't foul.
And that was last touch by MacArthur. Officials see it different.
Yeah, I like the fact that Ashland started to go aggressively for that and then was like, hey, I'm just going to hang back and tip it and see what happens. So good job not picking up that third foul.
Can't have any more empty possessions offensively here.
No.
You want to go into the half and not let this one get away from you.
Correct. Excellent job by Paige.
And a great call by the official on the travel here.
Yes. Fantastic job. Vines, one of the things that she does is when she turns to her right shoulder, she will bring that ball down almost every time, and Paige just straight up and was ready.
Chitana handles it, attacks with her left, finds the easy opening, but can't get it to fall. Majoni's in there in the mix, and she gets the held ball.
Yeah, and I don't understand why a young lady can turn around and scream at an official and not get teed.
It's automatic.
I don't get that.
Even if you're one of the designated captains, you can't do that.
Correct.
Even the captains who have the right and privilege to speak to the officials have to do so in a respectful manner.
In a respectful manner. They don't turn around and yell and stick their hand out, and she's getting by with several bumps.
And another great
defense by Ashlyn.
And she's playing that defense with 2 fouls, Kurt.
Yeah, and she was fighting through. She got bumped twice. So you've got to admire the tenacity of the young lady, and great job right there by our senior leader.
2 minutes to play. El Reno trails by 3, 17-14 in the first half. If you go into the extended dribble weave, the lefty runner.
And the girl came up underneath Paige. Yes. That was an outstanding job by Paige.
She'll shoot the bonus. 18 fouls across the board here. Good block out there by Paige to draw that foul, and that's the 3rd foul on 25.
Correct, and unofficially, that is Paige's 3rd offensive rebound of this contest. So
now she needs to make some adjustments on her free throws here.
Yes,
we need this possession. We need to put points on the board. We can't have empty possessions.
Deep knees, high follow through.
Better.
Excellent.
Much better. 15-17 now the Indian deficit. 1:47 to play in the first half. Leslie
Valdez
the held ball, and the El Reno Lady Indians will keep it on the.
Now do you know why I gave her the nickname the Velociraptor?
Yeah. She knows where to be.
Absolutely.
She finds a way to get there.
The smallest player on the floor with the biggest heart.
Paige fights through a lot of contact, and then Ashlyn's going to go.
Good job by Ashlyn. And now they've got a coach literally on the floor who is not the head coach. Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah, but they've still got assistant coaches standing, and you can stand briefly, celebrate a made basket, but you can't have assistant coaches up off the bench arguing calls.
Correct.
They're not assistant arguers.
Correct.
They're assistant coaches.
Yes.
The ability to talk and communicate with officials is a responsibility and privilege reserved only for
and
the head coach.
And if he's going to talk to the official, he needs to call a timeout.
Yeah. Most officials will give you a little bit of slack here because it's a semi-dead ball. But you notice before the ball was put in play, he quit his argument.
Correct.
16-17 now the Indian deficit.
Excellent job.
And 2 for 2 she goes and ties it up.
Unofficially, that is her first 2 of the second quarter, but 6 of 6 from the free throw line tonight. Excellent job by Ashlyn.
95 seconds. Check that. 85 seconds on the clock. I'm sorry. And we're tied at 17 apiece. Long 3 from the corner. No good.
Good block out by
Majoni.
Majoni.
Is 6 in this quarter. Great pass ahead to Leslie. Finds a cutting Paige. Just got away from her a little bit.
Yeah.
With that much traffic, if you're Paige, you just stand.
No.
Somebody just picked up their 3rd.
It was Ashlyn.
Yep, Ashlyn picks up her 3rd. And if you're Paige on that transition, there's a lot of traffic around you. And I see catch it, let the traffic clear out, and if it doesn't, you got a guard coming to the corner into the wing on your side. Find one of those guards, run your offense.
Yeah, and if you're out there, boy or girl, that is a post player, don't put the ball on the floor with a whole lot of little guards.
Yeah, go score.
Catch high, keep high, shoot high off the glass.
And even if you're not going to go to the basket, even if you're trying to clear traffic, keep it high. Keep it, we call it chin in that ball.
Correct.
Chin with the elbows out. No good. And 2 subs coming in. Ashlyn with her 3rd will sit. And Paige to check out. And both of the Janae Black-Harmon sisters will check in. I'm sorry, both of the Black-Harmon sisters, not both of the Janae Black-Harmon.
Janae Black-Harmon.
Both of the Black-Harmons, Janae and Pauline, both, I'm sorry, will check in. Minute 1 to play in the half, tied up 17 all.
And Janae has 2 fouls, and we definitely don't want her to pick up number 3 as well.
Foul bug bit the Indians early, and they haven't seemed to have been able to shake that particular bite. El Reno trails by 1. Looks like they're going to be content to try for the last shot. If you get an open layup, I think you take it. Otherwise, you work to get what your offense is designed for. Good decision by Leslie.
It is.
She spotted up to draw that defender out.
Correct.
To her and help stretch that defense, but was not looking to shoot, wasn't intending to shoot, but shot fake, draw that defense, and stretch it.
Yeah. Good ball movement, good movement, period.
Sort of 1-3-1 look or 1-2-2 with a yo-yo. 21 seconds, a great high-low pass to Pauline.
An excellent job by Pauline, keeping her cool.
That'll be the 10th team foul. She'll shoot them both.
You know, Vines got up in the air, and
that's the second foul on
she
Vines.
had to foul.
Yeah. It was foul or give up a layup.
Absolutely.
You're at the end of a quarter.
Absolutely.
First one up and in. El Reno ties it 18 all.
Unofficially, Pauline with her 5th point of the game. Let's make it 6.
And 2 for 2 she goes. And
very nice
hopefully
shot.
She's able to capitalize around the basket on the back of this free throw shooting effort. 15 seconds on the clock. El Reno
we need to play solid defense.
And
Leslie almost got a pick.
Well, she burned about 5 seconds off the clock there.
Exactly.
The ball screen, the flip out pass.
Excellent defense by Janae.
And Kurt, between you, me, and the wall, that's not a travel. When that ball gets poked loose and she goes up and down,
correct,
that's a deflected ball. That ball's still alive, but we'll take it however we can get it.
Hey, Zach, we've got 5.7.
And quickly into the front court, and they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. Coach Douglas
she stepped out of bounds because of one reason.
Yeah, Coach Douglas saying she doesn't step out of bounds on her own.
No.
But 1.9 on the clock, so El Reno needs hard defense for about a breath and a half. Long three, way high off the glass and no good. At the half, Indians on the back of what has been a subpar performance by the standard we've become used to.
Yes.
Still lead 19-18 against the Highlanders of Lawton MacArthur. We'll step away for the break. You're watching Lady Indian Basketball. We'll be back shortly.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Team up with Pioneer iVideo and start streaming the most popular TV shows and movies from your favorite devices today. Download the iVideo app and start watching anywhere in your home using Pioneer Internet. Each package includes free high-definition and cloud DVR features like video on demand, Restart TV, and Replay TV, just in case you forget to record a program. Visit gopioneer.com for more details and compatible devices. Some restrictions apply.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Team up with Pioneer iVideo and start streaming the most popular TV shows and movies from your favorite devices today. Download the iVideo app and start watching anywhere in your home using Pioneer Internet. Each package includes free high-definition and cloud DVR features like video on demand, Restart TV, and Replay TV, just in case you forget to record a program. Visit gopioneer.com for more details and compatible devices. Some restrictions apply.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can...
We're back to historic Jinx Simmons Fieldhouse. Just over a minute and a half left in the intermission period. As a reminder, we're here tomorrow against Guthrie. And then Friday, we are at Carl Albert at the Palace, which is just east of the high school. The football field is behind the junior high, and the Palace is just south, of Carl Albert High School. So head east to Post Road, and if you're on 10th, if you're on Southeast 15th, you're about right. 29th, you're a little far south, and Reno, you're too far north. So it's just south of Southeast 15th at about Post.
Right. And typically their concession stand is very good.
Oh yeah, and it is.
And there's some great restaurants in and around the high school.
Yeah.
So
it's a world-class facility, at least in terms of Oklahoma high school gyms. It's up there with Shawnee.
Absolutely.
And some of the others.
My favorite thing about it is they have got a humongous glass wall that you could stand and you can watch the game while you're drinking a Coke or visiting with somebody or letting the kids run around and get some energy out. So come to Carl Albert on Friday night. You won't be disappointed. Outstanding high school, Oklahoma high school basketball.
That's right.
Gearing up for playoffs.
And that's going to be a handful for both the guys and the ladies. They're both going to have tall orders. Reno sitting as of this morning at number 2. The 5A girls on the west side of the state, and the Carl Albert girls sitting at number 1.
Correct.
5A on the west side of the state.
Yes. Yeah, but Carl Albert, as we did the other night, a vastly improved Piedmont team, had their hands full.
Yes.
With Piedmont girls. I think they ended up winning by about 5.
Yeah, took them to the wire. And we're underway in the third. El Reno leading 18-19. They weathered the storm of the second quarter, ended up losing it by a point. Good effort there by Janae.
Absolutely.
Ended up losing the quarter by a point, but took a lead into the locker room. So you take a lead into the locker room however you can get it. There's no style points. There are style points on NBC right now, but not on ElRenoIndians.tv.
Yeah, Fines would have got that up just a little bit higher. 22 would have scored on that. It was a good high-low set by the coach coming out of timeout or halftime.
Yeah, and a good challenge there by Titana to force that turnover. And Vines has got about 6 inches and 60 pounds on Titana.
Correct.
They're ladies, probably 30 pounds. Got to be careful there.
Yes.
Most guys don't much care when you miss it by a few, but into the miscommunication, but Janae able to gather it in the corner and finds Leslie. Leslie, great job finding Najoni. Leslie did a good job in that short corner. I always tell you, get to the short corner, but she's really at a disadvantage height-wise down there, and she's got to get it out quick. Titana tees it up far side corner rather, can't get it to go.
Good look, good set. Taking some time off the clock. Straight up by Pauline. Great job.
And Titana ties it up.
Excellent job by Titana.
You'd like to see a block out by Pauline there to avoid that held ball, but you take them how you can get them.
Correct. Yeah, and with that third foul on Ashlyn, she is on the bench. She is not on the floor with us yet.
Hey, build her back.
But I think she will be fine.
Move those four down a row next to my camera stand. Move them down one row. Yeah, those move them down in front of the box.
Good hands by Janae.
Yeah.
Good hands by Janae. Just came up a little bit short. Nice drive and set up by Titana.
Into the front court come the Highlanders. And that's a travel. She drug that back foot there, Kurt.
Yes.
And Najoni nearly got the pick there.
Correct. Najoni, great defense. Straight up, Pauline. Excellent job.
And that's a good finish.
It's a great finish by Vines.
Yeah. And Pauline held her ground. Had her hand straight up in the air. Didn't body her up. Held her in space.
That's correct.
And into the front court come the Lady Indians, trailing by 1. 5:50 to play in the third. Janae, the short corner jumper, but Pauline picks up the mess and she draws the foul.
Absolutely fantastic follow by Pauline. Went up strong. Got the third foul on number 35, Vines. And she has been a force to reckon with inside the paint tonight.
Pauline's going to go to the free throw line to shoot her first attempts of the second half. First one up and in.
Nice feathery touch. I wish she would get that inside. You go up strong. She's going up strong, and then she's shooting strong.
And 2 for 2 she goes. El Reno back on top, 21-19 on the back of the strong performance at the free throw line that trip by the sophomore. 5:35 to play in the third.
Good hustle by the Lady Indians.
And they're going to get, I think, Leslie for a foul here. No, Najoni.
And they got it on Najoni.
Her first. Team's first.
And 5:30 left in the third quarter. Excellent job by Pauline.
Yep. And Janae knew that assignment. Listen, I'm going to have to let her inbound here because I don't want to guard her 30 feet from the basket and pick up something here.
Great rebound.
Yep, and a long three by the shooter there. She shot that from about 23 feet, and it was no good long iron.
Yeah, we cannot let Jackson get that open and get that kind of look because she is deadly, and she is a very streaky three-point shooter.
Yeah, Kurt, I will say if we're going to give it up, I'd give it up at 23 feet over 19-9 to 20.
Absolutely.
That distance doesn't seem like much, but when you start getting out to that range, it's going to take more and more effort to get it there. Najoni looks, decides not to. She reverses it. Titana's going to set the offense up. El Reno leading by 1, 4:45 to play in the third.
Coach Douglas is doing a great job chewing up time because Ashlyn has 3 fouls. Titana has 2 fouls.
Let her sit.
And so we just want them to
take care.
And there you go, young lady. She caught the ball. She gathered herself up strong, high and soft off the glass. And excellent job.
And that's a James Revelis looking post move.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Glass. And good job by Janae. That's going to be a kicked ball, which is a violation, but not a foul. It just means MacArthur has to inbound.
Correct.
But you get a deflection, whether it's with your hand or off your face, or you're able to kick a foot out and get it. Anytime you get a deflection, those deflections will at some point lead to turnovers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, MacArthur recognizing 35 has 3 fouls. And absolutely a fantastic player, but now we need to pound the ball inside because she's not there, and there we go.
And Titana takes it with her left hand full length.
Excellent job. I love this timeout by Coach Douglas. We have had 2 successful plays back-to-back, and now she's calling a timeout to just settle them down and saying, okay, now this is what we need to do on defense.
Absolutely. Reminder, we will be here same time as Kurt would say, same bat time, same bat channel. Big thanks to...
That's aging me, Zach.
Big thanks to Elliot Robertson and Cole and Eric out of the IT department, as well as Chuck Atchison, the new director of facilities who took over after Wes Brower retired. They've built us a nice broadcast position up here. We had a camera on one side of the gym, and we were sitting in right over Coach Douglas and Coach Hayden's shoulder the whole game, which I'm sure they appreciated, listening to us be critical of them for 32 minutes every other night. They've moved us across the floor up by the camera position, elevated us up off, right on top of the student section. So nice facility here for us to call. And we don't have cables running everywhere and cable ramps and duct tape and all those other inconveniences. So we appreciate all their work in giving us a nice broadcast position here. High atop Jinx Simmons.
Great cut off by Pauline.
Great communication by Janae to hedge that. And a little bit of miscommunication there by Teton, a little bit late rotating.
Correct.
Janae, I think it was a little bit of switch out of sequence.
Yes.
But El Reno leads 25-22.
Again, there is nobody to match Janae and Pauline's height, and we need to get that ball inside to them.
Yeah, Pauline's got to keep that ball up, just like that. That's why.
Yeah, you got to come around. You've got to chin that ball.
Pauline did a great job of challenging that.
Yes.
Leslie in the mix again. It was last touched off of Leslie.
Yeah, and if you noticed, Tatana ran to the spot that she knew where the girl was going, and so the girl had to slow up. And that's why Pauline was able to get the advantage. 35's back in, Vines, 24, sharpshooter, Jackson.
We had a miscommunication there. We had two people guarding the ball, and Janae's going to get called. Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
And Coach Douglas are doing a great, and they're calling Janae for a block. If anything, it's a hold.
Oh.
They called her for a block, so an illegal defensive position is what they're saying, and they're saying she didn't actually make contact with the hand, but rather it was an illegal defensive position.
Correct.
Which, again, to you and me means something. The average viewer at home, that doesn't mean much, but it lets us know what they're stating she did wrong.
Yes.
What was wrong defensively with that possession. And Pauline
great dig in by Pauline.
Yep, Titana walks the tightrope and able to keep it in bounds.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
For a two-point layup. El Reno leads now 27-22.
And Zach, as you talked earlier, Tatana is not going to score 50 points a game, but she will definitely bring her presence and knowledge of the game, just like in that pass.
And that was a good foul by Pauline. It's only her second.
Absolutely.
She didn't give her the and one. She didn't hit her dirty, but she made it. She hit her hard enough that she's going to go to the free throw line thinking about these.
Yes.
2:37 to play in the third quarter. El Reno leads by 5. First free throw up gets it to fall. 4-point lead now for the Indians. And Pauline checks out after several good minutes, as does Najoni Ashland, making her first second-half appearance of the night, and Paige Primo, who's given good minutes. You can tell Jennifer Douglas feeling better about having her 3-deep six-man. Had a couple of games where she was down to a single sixth man. And the El Reno lead now just, I show it, 3, 27-24. Great step through.
Paige's got to be strong. Good job.
And she finds Janae. Janae with the shot fake, low bounce pass to Leslie. Just an awful lot of traffic in there, and that's a travel all day.
I don't get.
Somebody's got to get a technical foul here, Kurt. Somebody. Leslie, number 20, number 14, somebody's going to have to catch a technical foul here.
Yes.
Or we're going to have an entire string of players headed to the locker room during the boys' game for getting tossed. And Leslie right back at it.
Yes.
Leslie doing what Leslie does. Corner three. A lot of contact. They pass on the foul, but no block out. And then they're going to get Paige on that one. I thought they fouled the shooter in the corner. I thought Janae had fouled the shooter in the corner.
Yes.
But I guarantee you, if we had body cameras on these officials, they weren't looking at that shooter. And a technical foul, and a fight is broken out. And the El Reno bench needs to sit their butt down, and they're all going to be watching.
Yes, and the coaches are doing a good job keeping them back.
In a recent rule change about 5 years ago, it used to be only the head coach could get up in a skirmish They changed the rules and said every assistant coach can get up to help keep the game under control. I think a great rule change by the Federation Rules Committee.
And that whole thing was perpetuated by no call down here with the skirmish.
And then we're going to see what they do here. As El Reno's finest have come over, as does Garland Delk, the principal at the Learning Center. And Tim Pounds. Technical foul charged against 35. Technical foul charged against 20. So they're going to get 30. They're going to get paid. They're going to have offsetting double technicals here. That technical foul, the 4th team foul on 35.
Correct.
And I believe by virtue of the dead ball offsetting technicals, it should go table, and it'd be El Reno ball.
Correct. I agree.
Should, when I say table, sorry, I'm looking at Kurt talking with my hands that none of you can see at home. It should be alternating possession because they're offsetting penalties during a dead ball. The official still conferencing as it stands right now. Yeah, they're going to get Page for the technical and 35 for the double for the technical. So offsetting technical fouls, but there was a Page Primo had a shooting foul here first.
Correct.
The scoreboard rapidly trying to keep up with all the fouls. First free throw up and in. El Reno now up to 5 team fouls, just 2 for the Highlanders. Janae checks out, Najoni stays in. Checked out, Najoni checks in, I'm sorry. Second free throw up and good. To within 1 come the Highlanders. And into the front court, and that's going to be a throwaway.
And maybe this will make the officials understand the physicality of this game is not supposed to be at the level that it is right now. And they will start making calls appropriately. Because if it stays this rough with a girls' game, it will be ridiculous with the boys.
There's going to be players
they will lose complete control in the first quarter in the boys' game.
Step back 3. Air ball nearly. Catches a little bit of glass. Page rips it through.
Excellent job by Page.
And they're going to call a held ball. And this official, Kurt, has put himself on a little bit of an island here. He's not getting a lot of help from his partners now. And we've seen that more times than we haven't this year, where there's an official who's so disconnected with what's happening. Great patience by Paige.
Excellent
get
job.
It back in the hand.
Yes.
She looked at her read. You saw her look.
Now I want Paige to get in there and get big.
Just like that.
Atta girl.
Off the glass.
There you go, Paige Primo. That was Primo.
It was. Minute 22 to play in the third. El Reno leads 29-26.
Excellent hands by Page.
Titana steps through.
Beautiful step through by Titana. Excellent job.
And a MacArthur mom calling for a travel, which is why we don't give parents the whistle.
Correct. Push off.
Great job by Najoni going step for step with the dribbler there. And then Ashland.
Good job by Ashland. Straight up, wall up. Excellent defense. Keep your feet moving.
And then Titana draws the foul. And now you're going to see a lot of bang, bang, bang whistles here.
Absolutely.
Because they know they let the leash get too long.
Correct.
And the problem is, Kurt, you know this from the coaching perspective. I know this from the officials' perspective.
Yeah.
You can always loosen up, but it's really hard to rein it in. It is really hard to rein it in. 39 seconds to play in the third quarter. El Reno leads 31-26, and into the front court come the Indians.
Good job by Coach Douglas. Just saying.
One dribble, tees it up long. It's going to be air ball short, but Leslie in position to keep it alive.
Good hustle by Leslie.
Titana
get back, play solid defense. Do not foul. Move your feet. There was a walk.
Yep. Page, great challenge by Page with the ball in.
Great challenge. Ashlyn.
No good. And despite it all, El Reno wins the quarter by 2.
31-28.
And we'll take that.
Yep. 31-28 at the end of 3. You're watching Lady Indian basketball. We'll step away and be right back.
A phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Kurt just showing me the weather. It's 39 degrees outside, but it's 100 degrees in the pressure rising inside historic Jinx Simmons Fieldhouse as we start the fourth quarter, and the ball to the Highlanders.
Tatana has played some great minutes carrying those 2 fouls. Ashlyn with 3. Have to remain smart. Cool head in a hot game.
And that's going to be a turnover for
excellent job. Yeah.
Titana in there, and then Paige.
Yes.
Check that. Sorry, Pauline walling her girl off to keep her out of the play.
Yes.
And I may have missed it, but I'm willing.
And Zach, 35, is back on the floor with 4 fouls.
Yeah, I find a way to run right at her. I'd put Pauline on her.
Absolutely.
And that's what they've done. They switched that mismatch. Of course, they're in the zone.
Yes.
So we'll see if Coach Douglas decides to invert the set and try to bring.
Correct.
She tries to keep Ashlyn and Pauline on opposite corners.
Yes.
Great flash by Titana.
Good. Smart decision right there.
Finds Najoni on the near side corner, who finds a cutting Leslie, the one-hander, no good. But
great job by Pauline. That is a horrible call.
Well, that's not his
first. It's over the back and no call.
Yep. And Coach Douglas has resorted to the passive-aggressive play through it, which is all one can say at this point.
I'm almost speechless.
Yeah. And it's a trap.
You can't get an inside board on an offensive board, somebody come over your back, knock down, the ball go out of bounds. And number 15 is using her left arm to push off.
But a great help on
excellent
the baseline there by Ashlyn. Titana jumps in front of it, sends it the other way, and into the front court come the Lady Indians.
Excellent.
6:40 to play.
And as we've discussed before, you can use that arm as long as it remains still. Anytime you extend it, that is a foul or a charge.
Right, or initiate with it.
Correct.
And they've kicked around a variety of rule change possibilities over the years, but they can't ever come to an agreement on how best to alleviate
that. We missed Pauline in a mismatch. All she has to do, we need to go high and low to her. She was waving.
But good patience.
Good patience, yes.
They find Janae. Check that, Pauline. El Reno's going to be content to burn some clock. Force MacArthur to come foul them.
Good decision. 5:55 left in the ball game.
El Reno leads by 3, 31-28. Despite it all, El Reno won the third quarter by 2. They led by 1 at half, but you can't throw it away there.
Nope.
Into the front court come the Highlanders. Great defense by
straight up
Pauline. Straight up again.
Good
that
job.
Poked and batted around, hauled down by
excellent job by Ashlyn.
And that's going to be a hard body shot.
Yes.
Now on number 15.
Any hockey coach would have been proud of that.
That's 4 fouls on that young lady and a timeout called.
And that's huge because she is the ball handler and she is MacArthur's Titana.
60-second timeout called by MacArthur. We'll take it with him. You're watching Lady Indian Basketball at RenoIndians.tv. We'll be right back.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Team up with Pioneer iVideo and start streaming the most popular TV shows and movies from your favorite devices today. Download the iVideo app and start watching anywhere in your home using Pioneer Internet. Each package includes free high-definition and cloud DVR features like Video on Demand, Restart TV, and Replay TV, just in case you forget to record a program. Visit gopioneer.com for more details and compatible devices. Some restrictions apply.
We're back to it, 5:15 to play. El Reno leads 31-28 in the fourth.
No, Zach, right now 35 is back on the floor and she has 4 fouls. And so this would be a great time to get a high-low look.
Great step through by Titana.
Yeah,
Nobody guarded her.
absolutely. Great job.
She was looking for the help side. The help side never came. She said, I'll knock this jumper down.
That's right.
And up by 5 are the Indians. And that's a travel all day. And a great job by Najoni to shut that passing lane down.
Yeah.
The ball handler there, 15, or 24, I'm sorry, was sold out to pass it to 15.
Correct.
Najoni baited that pass, and as soon as she committed to it, went on the line, up the line, and forced that turnover. So good job by Najoni.
Yeah, and once again, Leslie Valdez is doing a great job on number 24. 24 is an excellent three-point shooter, and she just has found no comfort.
That's right.
Great idea right there by Pauline.
But you run that as an no-look pass against the scout team in practice, you've got to look at it here.
That's right. That's right.
It looks real pretty on film.
Yes.
But look at that pass. You're threading the needle. It doesn't look like it
from
here, but that you're threading the needle there.
Yes.
You've got a window about the size of a yellow pages. You got to try to throw that basketball through. And
Pauline is doing a great job.
Got her
fronting and pushing out 35.
She's got her hands out of the play. She's using that, and she's getting officiated on the end line. And
good
she
job.
That pass. Good job by Najoni.
Good high hands by Najoni. Pauline,
great block
excellent hustle. Yes.
And that actually, Pauline blocked her man out, released the block out on the long rebound, ran about 12 feet, and then got fouled. .358 to play. El Reno leads by 5.
Oh, beautiful step around by Najoni.
And I know they're trying to take a charge, but you can't telegraph it from half court.
Yes.
Even the deepest player on the JV bench knows how to put it in her hand and dribble around. And they're going to call double fouls. No, they're not. They're going to get Pauline for a push.
You know that's okay.
And it is. That's only her 3rd foul. It's the 6th foul, so you're not killed by it.
I like what I'm seeing out of the sophomore. She is playing double tough tonight.
And the officials have been talking to her about it. She forced them to call it.
She did.
And the contact didn't start. She amped it up and amped it up and amped it up. Now she knows where the limit is and can play within those limits.
She's doing a great job
fronting
and moving, and Leslie.
And Pauline secures the turnover, and we're headed the other way.
Absolutely. Lady Indians, 3:15 to go in the ball game.
And they're gonna try and isolate Ashlyn in the short corner.
Correct.
Pauline to the high post.
And they're wanting a 5-second call, but she
did
is
a great job of breaking it off. And then and they're gonna call Ashlyn for a travel. And they were trying to foul Ashlyn. They were trying to foul Ashland. That's the same official who kicked the out of bounds on the other side.
Coach Douglas is telling the girls we have no control over that, but we do have control over what we do on defense.
That's right. Let's get it back here.
Zach, I would dare say since the middle of the second quarter, 24 has not had but one clean look.
Yeah, everything's been
because of Leslie Valdez's defense on her.
This will be the 7th team foul, but a 2-shot shooting foul. We'll see who they take to the table here. I think they're going to take Najoni. No, they take Titana. That's her third, 7th team foul.
And you know what? Young players out there, sometimes it's really good to protect your post girl, especially one that's doing a lot of contribution. And she picked up that foul because Pauline was going in swap mode.
Yeah.
And she picked it up before Pauline got that foul.
First free throw up and in, 35-29 now the Indian lead. 2:51 to play in the fourth. Two for two goes the Highlander. El Reno up 5. Great job by Ashley.
Absolutely.
Great hesitation, gets her back into her right hand. And she needs to get it back out to Titana.
Excellent job. Excellent job. Good jab step.
And Titana says, if you're going to guard me, I'm going to make you guard me for the hardest 5 seconds of your life.
Smart move by Pauline right there.
Yeah, and Coach Douglas clapping her hands says, good job, young lady. And they're going to get 15 for the hand check, and I believe that's 5 on her. We'll see.
It is.
It is 5 on her. So her night has come to an end, but an outstanding effort by that young Highlander.
Yeah, Hargrove. Fantastic job by that young lady.
Forced some turnovers, hit a 3.
Yes.
And she came over and shook Breck Clark's, the head assistant coach's hand, came over, shook her hand at the end of the contest.
Well, Breck is the one that shakes their hand at the beginning, so
absolutely.
Great sportsmanship by the MacArthur player.
Ashland through contact, can't get it to fall, but Pauline,
excellent job.
Get it back up top.
Excellent job.
Sorry, folks, I'm coaching into the microphone on you. I try not to do that. Ashland draws contact, and she takes that one right across the jaw.
And that was number 5 on 35.
And that 35 is going to head to the bench, and this is where the physical game that MacArthur likes to play can end up burning them a little bit here.
Correct.
Because these are bodies they want on the floor here.
The MacArthur fans, Vines with her 5th foul. Excellent game by the young lady.
And she probably played for 7
She asks
minutes
no quarter, and she gives no quarter.
No, and
I like it.
I think she picked up her 4th foul early in the third quarter.
Correct.
And we got 2:02 to play. She subbed out some, but she's probably played 7 minutes with 4 fouls.
Correct.
First free throw up and in. El Reno up by 6. 36-30 with another free throw to come. And she rattles that one down.
Excellent job.
I like the confidence that Ashland's shooting with.
Absolutely.
She's favoring
and
that right a
intelligence.
little bit, so we'll see how that plays out down the stretch of not just tonight but the season. And they're going to get Najoni, I believe, on that one. 2-shot foul. They're saying she was going to the basket. Oh, check that. They got 14, so they're going to get Leslie on that. I'm sorry.
Got
her
Leslie.
Second, team's 8th.
Yes. Again, tremendous job by Leslie on Jackson tonight.
And 0 for 1 on the first look. I'll tell you what, our administrators have their hands full tonight with the trying to keep both crowd bases in control.
Absolutely.
Here. And a great rebound by Pauline. 0 for 2 go the Highlanders and into the hands of the point guard.
And unofficially, Zach, I think that was Pauline's 10th rebound, and that gives the young lady a double-double for tonight.
Right. Great job by Najoni seeing the foul coming and getting it right back out of that corner.
Absolutely.
They're trying to foul her in that corner.
Yes.
And they're trying to avoid fouling Titana here. Trying to get the 5-second count, but Titana broke it. Hesitation, she's head and shoulders pass, counts off. And a great job by Pauline to slip under. A lot of contact, they pass on it.
How in the world?
All you can do is make up for it here. Ashland in position. And she challenges the shot, forces the miss. Leslie secures the rebound. Into the hands of Titana. They're showing token
great
pressure
ball
Ashland
movement
into the front court. And a great pass to.
Let her blow by, and oh my gosh.
Ashland's still in the mix, forced
Good
the
hustle
ball,
by
ball in
Ashland.
favor of the Indians. And you're starting to see that short memory be an issue. Pauline's got to shake that off.
She does.
I think the basket was too big, her eyes were too big.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's the most uncontested shot she's had all night.
Yes. All season, probably.
Yeah.
She's usually getting hammered,
And
just like Ashland got hammered.
Ashland able to finish. And Coach Douglas still shrugging her hands. What else do I have to do to get some help around here?
This has been a
spot up 3, gets it to fall.
Yeah, that young lady, I'm telling you, and Leslie has done a great job on her.
And Ashland's handling the ball with confidence right now. No whistle. There was not an official in position here, Kurt. Not an official remote, and a technical foul has been administered against the bench. No, they actually didn't call a technical foul. No official had sounded his whistle to stop the clock. And Coach Douglas had to tell 24, you're not throwing it inbounds here. They thought they had an inbounds in front of the El Reno bench. 30 seconds on the clock. El Reno leads by 6. MacArthur is going to take a 60-second timeout. We're going to take it with him. You're watching Lady Indian Basketball. We'll be right back.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
.7 on the clock. Fourth quarter. El Reno has 4 timeouts. MacArthur has 1. Both teams in the bonus. 17 fouls for the Lady Highlanders, 8 for the Lady Indians. MacArthur will inbound on their own side of the floor. El Reno on defense. So look for MacArthur to get a quick 3 out of this. And a great job by Titana to force the turnover.
Excellent job by Titana.
Ashland's going to feel a bunch of heat. They didn't make contact with her, Kurt. They had their hands out like they were walking zombies. But they didn't actually contact her. That's why Ashland sort of looked around and said, really?
Yeah.
But in any event, they burn 8 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, it looks like capture the man with the flag. Ashland was moving her shoulders, and the girl was trying to catch her. And
if it was flag football, she wouldn't have been down. If it was the old schoolyard 2-touch, she wouldn't have been down.
Correct.
First Ashland free throw up and good. So credit Ashland. Much better from the free throw line tonight than we've seen. And Kurt's telling me I don't want to say it. I don't want to be the jinx of the kicker. But 2 for
100%.
There you go.
For the night.
41-33, the Indians up by 8. If you're Pauline, give up the layup.
Nice job. She drew back.
Yep. And a great
pass. Come on, Leslie. Atta girl.
Gets on the board. And a great recognition in the scorebook on the back of the fantastic defensive outing. 0s on the clock. The Lady Indians win this one 43-33. And although a 10-point win, a lot closer than that.
Yes. Yeah, that, give credit to MacArthur. It was a grinder. But, Zach, when we get in playoffs, it's going to be those kind of games. And so, every possession matters. And so this was a great win, and it was a great test for our Lady Indians.
Yes. You've been watching Lady Indian basketball. We'll log off here. Stay tuned to ElRenoIndians.tv. We'll get you a new stream key set up for the guys' game. You've been watching Lady Indians basketball. They get out with a win. We're back here. We're going to try it again tomorrow night. You've been watching Lady Indian basketball, and we'll see you for the guys' game.